indeed. Interesting stuff happening at the G20, because we get to talk about that plenty today.
Yes.
The dynamics with America's absence and how that is affecting the declarations. I really want to talk about that.
Exactly. Now that you've mentioned that, can we just quickly shift over to South Africa to our new central correspondent, Bogani, Sizimba, who's currently at the G20, to give us some update. Bogani? Good morning, Bogani.
And also good morning to our viewers. It's day 2 of the G20 Summit here in Nasrec, and delegates and heads of states are starting to arrive for the second session of the day. But I just want to take you through to show you how ready South Africa was or is for this event. Where I am standing now is where the security is. As you come in, as the media, you go through straight to this screen that you see here. I'm sure you can see my face, and it shows that Bogani Sizimba, it shows that I'm granted. So the security is very tight. Then you move on to the media center here, where you can see the media sitting here, and so the security is very, very tight, and because there are heads of states that are here. But however, the second day of the summit has started now. As the media, we are not allowed to go in where the delegates are, but what we do know is that there will be closed sessions where they will be discussing about fair and just about the minerals, critical minerals, decent work, and also there will be presentations of recommendations from the G20 review. And after that, we know that there will also be the adoption of the summit document outcome. So it's going to be a very hectic day, not only for us, the media, but also for the delegates and the heads of states that are here second day. But it's also the closing day today. But as this all is happening, we know that there are still tensions between South Africa and the US. With the US, like we know that the US is not here, and they had earlier on said that they will be sending a junior delegate from the embassy, which President Cyril Ramaphosa said that is undermining South Africa. So they are not going to hand over the presidency to any junior person who they are going to send. And that made President of the US, Donald Trump, very furious, because he indicated that earlier on South Africa had agreed to just hand over to an empty chair. But South Africa also feels like the US is undermining them. So those tensions are still very high here. And South Africa saying that if the US doesn't send anyone who is at par or who is at the same level with the presidency, then it means that whenever they feel like they want that they want the presidency to be handed over to them, they will decide on what to do. But South Africa is done. The presidency they have to pass it over. But if the US is not there, so they have nothing to do but just to wait for the US to decide on what to do. But we also know that during that the discussions, Argentina is one country that was pulled out of this declaration, citing that the declaration speaks more about the war, and it also speaks more about what they call that the geopolitical issues. So the president of Argentina, Javier Milei, who is also a close ally of Donald Trump, quit the negotiations. Like I said, that they said it cannot be adopted, but this did not stop the adoption of these resolutions by the leaders that are here. So as we continue to monitor what is going on here, we are not allowed in the sessions, and as media, we will be right here watching on the screens just to see what happens, and we'll keep you and our viewers updated.
Thank you so much, Bogani, for the update. We will, go back and forth with you. And of course, Israel is there to see how it's going. Well done, Bogani.
Thank you.